Now for Mogamo, they gather money. I talk for now. I get intelligence, so they gather money for find our general for the general Efang. We don't stand up for the fight the own. They go. Because when I nobody educate the boy, and tomorrow what go happen when I was talking as some man go show their location. No. Now when I don't make them, it be possible. Me God punish una. Me turn that way go fire una. If una they support the innocent man where they don't kill him for Gozang. Those two people them. One of that man where sleep for David and shoot the first one they shoot now an orphan. Imami die leave them too. I don't talk for their family members, we don't talk for their friends, we don't talk for people them for the shop, we don't talk for people they be stand for that crowd. The spokesman of the Egg of Sea, Lucas Asu, if he say na power for can claim and for public like there is any victory in this. When I listen for Lucas Asu, the video he put up outside.
Yesterday, the Ambazonian Defense Forces, following the established Ambazonian Code of Law and Code of Justice, without summary execution publicly.
So now Lucas that it talks say Ambazonian Forces, them ADF, they don't carry summary execution. They talk sometimes say foolishness. And also Lucas I always call say Momo na fise na joke. Make a tell now which way Lucas it don't accept them. It don't come as an organization, the Egg of Sea, for claim responsibility. Talk say their forces them, they don't carry out according to their own the law them, their code of conduct. They don't go carry out summary execution. When I know what way it mean by summary execution, I tell now the meaning of summary execution. Summary execution is called in I'm reading this from a dictionary. Summary execution or extrajudicial killing is a tactic used to terrorize a population and enforce compliance. In nearly all jurisdictions, summary execution is illegal and an arbitrary deprivation of the right to life. That means say now a terrorist tactics for use summary execution. Summary execution for Oxford Dictionary, it talks say summary execution is an execution in which a person is accused of a crime and immediately killed without the benefit of a fair trial or full trial. That means say some person they don't make accusation against a person, then they kill that person without putting the person through trial or giving the person any chance or benefit for innocent. So the ADF they admit say they never even investigate, then just kill this person because they accuse you for black leg. If you the key person without even investigate and then you can't admit them and then you talk say a policy, and this policy it be defined as terrorist. So you don't come give the element of a systemic killing of Ambazonians on the ground, implicating the whole of Egg of Sea in a crime that has international jurisdiction. I be done predict them for una say within 2 years, as una see IG for Siseko, if people that don't go for prison, people don't pay them because of foolishness. Una see the one for Sako and Chris Anu because of foolishness. Tomorrow, when I will see the one where they go wipe the one for Egg of Sea, they go carry the no be one, no be two, no be three, at least 10 members of the Egg of Sea will be arrested internationally and prosecuted for war crimes. Any man where you go kill innocent person, that person it be worse than black leg. You know if you carry out summary execution, you know if you carry out extrajudicial killing, all these are criminal activities. Even La Republic, they never sentence one man for death. So one the one can't do on for public. When they can't do one, when I not even get justification, when I not even do the least minimum way person feel expect them. What do you think you people are? What do you think you have demonstrated to the world? I can guarantee you, we will all die one day. We may even all, as Ambazonians, end up in prison. And if you are in this group officially, I'm giving you a prediction. 1 year is even long for you to be indicted. It will happen. And for all those people that I have worked with, is this what you stand for? Mama Wali, Immaculate, all una, Abu Free, all of una wa know una. Some of una even go need to pray for God. Mama Najela, you stand me and keep people that are innocent picking them. The toxin a black leg. You know you want pretend say una no fit investigate or una no hear say that people that no be black leg. Una they support him, me then kill him. Una want hide for the fact for talk say, hey, Capo Daniel, he talk now because it is supposed me they no kill black leg. Me God punish una. Me turn that way go fire una. If una they support the innocent man where they ran kill him for Gozang, those two people them. One of that man where sleep for David and shoot the first one they shoot now an orphan. And if you call yourself say an activist, you take a position for support the killing of these people them in the name of black leg, and you never verify whether they are black leg or not, then you are not supposed to even be an activist. You people are the problem. As around here, our people, the egg of C, Ayabacho is an extremist. I don't fight them for within, I don't fail. I don't come out. I don't always talk. Say black legs be worse than La Republique, their military. I go also add them today say people the way they create black leg for ground zero, then be even worse than the worst one them. That means they be a Satan themselves. So if you kill any innocent person in the name of Amber, that means you be worse than black leg, because that innocent blood it will make the family they go rise up against you. Now so when I spoil the struggle, when I don't give now power for La Republique, now when I work for La Republique, now the fund for Gozang, for Nguam, Mbangyamsik, the third, where they for Yaoundé, it don't go for Yaoundé. Since the war, it work with La Republique, it never ever get thing for talk. It talk people for Gozang, they need the year. Today, it don't take the incident now, send letter, official letter, for all quarter head them, put them for the international community, they call the act where it happened for Isa Gozang Sena terrorism. Now, wouldn't give you that power. If the accused will be terrorists who will not actually commit terrorism, no man will believe La Republique. But if they talk with some of una they go do the terrorism, no be una they spoil this struggle. No be una they spoil this struggle. It therefore all sides, all investigators and they on the case, La Republique system go open access. Now who they work for La Republique now una who then they support the killing of innocent person in the name of black leg. It be the most wickedest thing what I ever seen for we Ambazonian. It get consequence when you come, you support something where it be wrong. It just be wrong. You defeat the purpose of our liberation. So they'll ask you, you want to free the people from what? Free them from what again? When you are doing the same thing.
Explain everything. So we'll go today for the Capo Daniel topic because most people don't wait on it too much. They run the axe way. Just like how I tell when I say tumbuwe, it is spoil fruit, the slip stain inside fruit. So what you get for doing for prevent the tumbume, it not penetrate the fruit, because if it penetrate the fruit, it will destroy the fruit. Capo Daniel is a bad seed. Capo Daniel na tumbuwe, they don't plant them, make it can destroy Southern Cameroon. So what you get for doing for prevent everybody make they not be contaminated by this bad virus. Why I talk so? We will begin with video number 1. This incident where they kill these people for Batibo. When Capo Daniel first come outside car talk, he said they don't kill innocent civilians. I want to hear what you talk, then una come back una can hear what the black legs they talk. Una hear what you talk.
As I wake up today for morning time with calls from Gozang, from our soldiers and our population as a result of an atrocity, a war crime will then be committed for inside Ambazonia by the ADF forces them. They don't publicly execute 2 of our innocent civilian them. I want to play the audio for the killings, make una listen. I think say most people they don't watch the horrific video.
Go.
So the video, they don't call population for Gozang. They can't stand the watch 2 people the way they don't put them, they should down for ground.
Fellow English Cameroonians, as una hear his statement, wait he talk, say Ayabacho or egg of sea, they don't go kill an innocent civilian. But when I watch this video, una tell me if this civilian are innocent or not. These 2 civilians, these 2 people, the way they kill, and these 2 spies them, if they are innocent or not. When I watch this video, then more can talk.
Being killed, I am actually touched, because I am among the black leg community that we are working in collaboration with the forces of law and order to share information. We are on social media to denounce this. We send information every time to the United Nations and all international organizations concerned to decry these atrocities. We are on TV and radio to denounce them. And when such a thing happened and we realize that one of us that will always come out to decry such things the way we have been killed. This is not the first one, Mr. Seth Allen Otto. We have black legs that have been buried alive in Moyoka because they collaborated with the forces of law and order. I don't want to go political.
Justement, c'est un véritable dilemme, Robert Kedia. En même temps, on demande de donner, de collaborer avec les forces de défense. Yes. Et de l'autre côté, il y a ce sort-là qui est réservé à tout cela.
Yes,
and that's véritablement le citoyen.
And that's why, no, we have citizens that are neutral, they carry on their normal life, but they are endangered when the forces of law and order meet with these terrorist guys. They are endangered. I am talking about those that have taken it as job to collaborate and give the information note and note. When you see the military going and attacking an amber camp and arresting many of them, they do not just know where the camp is and when. It is the function and the duty of what is called today the black legs that they give information. And today I am hurt because little or nothing is done by our elite. I will not say the government. I know why I'm not saying the government. I know why I'm not saying the military. But I take this opportunity to call our elite, especially those in Southwest, and I'll call their name. The former Prime Minister Peter Mafani Musonge and the present Prime Minister in the Southwest. And
fellow English Cameroonians, as una hear for una self, na Keja Henry that I not play the whole video. If una watch the whole video, una will get the all complete information. Na Keja Henry that they testify for my media prime say these people are spies. That they work with the Republic military. And he say make we understand say those people their job, without them, military no go fit for no separatists their camps. Military no go fit for no Sawe separatists the day. Military no go fit for fish out separatists. Military no go even fit for catch separatists. Now because of them, when military fit no say this one are separatists, no separatists their camp and this. So if you the work with La Republic where you go take money for catch show separatists their camp, then separatists catch you, kill, and then they say you be innocent civilian. My brother, make we say will be the judge. Una say una don't hear na Keja Henry talk. He say it be bitter, it be hot because there are two black legs that don't die. Whether they work with them for go show separatists their camp, may they catch the separatists and may they kill them. Una say for una ear. So Capo Daniel the tell we now say these people are innocent. Then una the hear Keja Henry say they testify say these people that they go for go show the camp for these separatist fighters them, may they catch them, may they kill them. So who is the enemy here? And who is Capo Daniel working for? We go know as the video they go on. Okay. Now another thing I want more to take for that video. Now wait to hear Keja Henry talk. They ask Keja Henry for this video. Say what about the civilian population for ground? They collaborate with the military to Keja Henry talk and very clear say the civilian population they don't get anything for do with the military. They day for ground where the fight they go on, but they don't get nothing for do with the military. Instead, they be caught like when they say two elephant fights, grass the suffer. When the military go for go attack the separatists, now the civilian population that they bat as soon as the Keja Henry they testify. So now the innocent civilian population, I'm saying it differentiate between the civilian population and the black legs. He emphasize it talk on the black legs because now them their life they at risk and now them they do the job for go show military them, the boys their camp and everything. Ask yourself, you will watch me now, will you talk say those people are innocent civilians. The people where Keja Henry they testify say the day for ground where they be caught between the fight, why they need to give information for military? Why not this one they decide for go to give information for military? Now only then the day for that area because now wait till that journalist ask them. Say now it means say everybody for that area now black leg or how? He say no, the black legs they different. Now then they give information for military, but innocent civilians they for ground where they find themselves for this middle for this two fighting, where stray bullet will catch them, the fewer go their farm they kill them, the suffer goes down, everything that they suffer them. So why? This Keja Henry they acknowledge say innocent civilians a day and black legs a day, but Capo Daniel they come to the tell we say these two spies na innocent civilian. Where Keja Henry they tell we say they be black legs. I need to differentiate between civilians and black.
Greetings, fellow Ambazonians. I want to make this one clear for all man for Ambazonia. You cannot clean your hands from the blood of the innocent you have killed in Gozang by trying to play the game of blacklegs. We all Ambazonia are against blackleg. I have given strict conduct on ground zero to all Ambazonian forces that any Ambazonian citizens who date a Cameroon military,
who talks to a Cameroon military, who is calling a Cameroon military, or who is visited by Cameroon army should be taken into custody by Ambazonian forces to interview and investigate that connection. The 2 people killed in Gozang are innocent civilians. Just because they talk to Cameroon army does not make them a blackleg. Almost every family in Ambazonia have a family member who is a Cameroon army. All of them talk to their family members. If they don't talk to their family members, or they talk to their family members, does not make them blackleg. It is not enough to say that somebody is talking to the Cameroon army. It means that that person is a blackleg. There is karma in this war. Somebody is talking to Cameroon military. Show me the proof. Show me a screenshot. What were they talking about? Just talking to the Cameroon military is not a blackleg. You have to prove that that communication is providing information that is dangerous to our people or our soldiers, or is exchanging intelligence. Talking to the Cameroon military is not a crime on itself. It does not warrant public execution. If the ADF have publicly executed 2 innocent individuals or 2 Ambazonian citizens, they have an obligation to publicly demonstrate that those people have indeed committed crimes that warrants that type of punishment. So give us a break with your so-called campaign of all blackleg must leave. We all are against blacklegs. You cannot use the word of blacklegs as your evidence on social media. We know that the person who made the statement about these guys being blackleg on TV made that statement after the guys were killed. Where is your evidence before the guys were killed? The people who make this statement on Cameroon TV are not credible. Their job is to sow confusion. You cannot take their word on face value. And remember that if you are giving credibility to the statement made by Cameroon blacklegs on TV, their main message is that our population is working with Cameroon army, which is not true. And that has always been the construct of the Cameroon government. So you are now helping the Cameroon to promote their propaganda because you want to cover up the crime of killing innocent civilians. It will not take away the blood in your hands. And everybody that supports or promotes or tries to cover up this crime are not helping the Ambazonian soldiers. When they do something wrong, it is our job to assure the population that we know that it is wrong and it will not happen again. The mothers of those children, their family members, their wives are all mourning. They are unconsolable. And you are sitting in the diaspora, you have not made any investigation, and you are justifying their killing in the name of killing blacklegs. You are worse than blackleg. A person who creates blacklegs in ground zero is worse than blacklegs themselves. So Ayabacho, Lucas Asu, and all those who are on social media trying to cover up for the killing of innocent people are not different from Atanganjipo and the Cameroon elites who are trying to cover up for the crimes committed by the Cameroon army on the ground, instead to address them and make sure it doesn't happen again. You can never claim you are fighting for Ambazonia if you put your political ambition or your groups or your loyalty to a fighter above the same people on the ground that you claim you are fighting for. You are a liar. You are a thief. You are a scammer. The blood in your hand cannot be taken off. There is karma. I am against blackleg. There should be no joy for the wicked. Anybody who share military information with Cameroon government and their army that leads to the death of our people on the ground should face the ultimate punishment. But no innocent individual should be killed. And no soldier have the right to publicly execute somebody without providing public evidence of the guilty of that person beyond any reasonable person's doubt. You cannot do that. It is wrong. It is wrong. If you are cover-upping for this crime because you are Abacho's follower, shame on you. Shame on you. You are part of the reason why some people in Ground Zero have lost hope. You are part of the reason. You are part of the problem. No just cause can be won by using criminalities and war crimes. None. For us to win anything, we must fight clean. For us to seek equity, we must come with clean hands. There is no shortcut to victory. We are fighting for independence, and we will be forced if everybody compromises themselves and start fighting against our people to settle for something less because of that. Prove to the world that you are fighting for the people. Prove yourself that you are an honest person. Stop covering up for crimes you have committed. It will not go away. What goes around will come around. Before you go and try to cover up for this crime, think about the family members of those people who have been killed, how they are mourning. Think about them.
I did just beg the person where he forward this audio. He forward this audio for year. This a Yabacho, and they talk, and I be think saying they can't talk about they picking the way they kill them for good time day before yesterday. And they got on a different thing. This one, what they would not tell it. I am a jaw and fuck. I need to be called my beginner. Wow, ma, jabo, maga yabacho, mana weboto. I give you for plate. I give you for photo. Wow, ma. What did this man talk about? They for Magamu, the slaughter Magamu picking them. What more? Unazana for you. When I said this, what more? What you?
Good morning to all Ambazonians. ADF attacks on civilians in on Ground Zero, Batibo in particular. We know they have carried out quite a number of attacks against civilians, but what is happening in Batibo calls for particular attention, and that is why I am coming to you with this talking point. If we condemn attacks on civilians in Ngoketunjia and anywhere else in Ambazonia, we cannot do otherwise for ADF attacks on civilians in Batibo, Momo County. The lamentations reaching us from Batibo talk of ADF fighters harassing, arresting, and torturing civilians mercilessly. And this has been going on for quite a while now. In some cases, they pick and lock you up or lock up residents until ransom is paid before they can regain their freedom. This is one of the messages that was sent to me yesterday from a resident observer from Batibo. He said, and I quote, "You cannot enter Batibo now without a receipt in your hands, because the ADF asked people in Batibo, especially from Uwai, Bisam, and people using other routes inside Batibo, that they should pay 10,000 francs." I'm quoting from the person. "Men," he said, "must pay 10,000 francs. Women pay 5,000. And then they are issued receipts. If you do not have the money," he said, "the ADF will catch you and beat you well. When they beat you, they lock you until family or friends come and post bail for the person. Every day," he continued, "people are afraid to enter the village. If you are an outsider and are visiting any of the villages, prepare your 10,000 francs if you are a man. If a woman, prepare your 5,000. If you are someone who has a good job,
you are made to pay from 30,000 francs. End of quote. The leadership of AGOVC, which owns and controls the ADF, must be held accountable for these abuses on civilians. If we hold Saigon accountable for abducting people and forcing them to pay ransoms, and making life in general miserable for them in Ngoke Twinjia, fairness demands that we equally hold AGOVC and the ADF to the same standard. There is a yearning for unity and collaboration among us in this crusade for independence from all over the place. But these efforts meet with stumbling blocks in the face of such criminalities as being perpetrated by AGOVC and the ADF on ground zero. We are bound to condemn and disassociate ourselves from such deplorable treatment of our own civilian population. La République du Cameroon will never call the ADF for such attacks on our people. But all of us, all the groups are then made to be accomplices. And so we have no choice but to condemn it while distancing ourselves from it too. At any time a group that is supposed to be defending the people turns against the same people, we must recognize that for them, the war is no longer against the enemy, against La République du Cameroon. Their enemy is the people, and their own war is against the very people they're supposed to defend. In any community where they show up, that community should not hesitate to root them out. They don't fight for you. They make life most miserable for you. If you can do anything on your own to trap them down or to target them to pay for their harassment and torture, it is within your right to do so. Our civilians should not be made double victims in this war, ladies and gentlemen. No, they should not. They cannot be victims in the hands of the invader, La République du Cameroon soldiers, and also victims in the hands of fighters who ought to be protecting them against La République du Cameroon's invaders. In this time of economic misery on our people stemming from the war, civilians should not be subjected to any form of levies they cannot afford. We are not in apartheid South Africa, and civilians should not be subjected to carrying any form of passes as in apartheid South Africa days. If the ADF wants to prove anything, if they have anything, ladies and gentlemen, to prove, our civilians are the wrong targets. They can prove it to the many La République du Cameroon citizens and businesses that we have in Bamenda or in Fako, not on civilians. It is cowardly to target people less powerful than you while you have the real enemy out there. Go after their brasseries, their transportation industry, their blacklegs and traitors. Leave the villagers alone. Leave the civilians alone. They are already paying enough for a war they didn't choose. If you live in Batibo, please send us your stories. And if you have pictures and videos, do not hesitate to send them to us too. All Ambazonians must condemn this kind of deranged conduct in the strongest of terms, and bluntly too.
Good morning, house.
Good morning.
This one on my Kenandi talk.
All Ambazonians.
Make this noise with this people. make it not remain for inside WhatsApp forum. Una take action. Una find out, contact Momo County. Una find out people where they contribute, that black legs and where they contribute money, say they want to can fight Ambazonian fighters and say they want to can fight ADF. Una find out that list. Una contribute una own money. Una talk me they put una name and una number for that list. Then una send me that list so that I go personally do my own investigation. May your full name is there for if you know say your mommy born you well. Put your name for that list. Put the amount where you contribute. Put your number for that list. Send me that list. God punish you now all. God punish you now all. So now tell me whether RK, transporter, bitacola, if they not get mommy and papa, if they come up for 3, they 4, maybe mommy, maybe woman born them. God punish you now all. As so una contribute una not aim for year. God punish you now. Una not remember for WhatsApp. Una go contribute that money. Una send me that. Make that list leak for outside. Make a see una name for inside. Ma see una number. Then I will not say yes. Una be people. Una be people. Una get substance for diaspora. I go hunt una one by one. One by one go hunt una. When you contribute, contact me. Tell me say my Kenam. I don't contribute. Now my name this. Now my number this. Una mami pima all. God punish una. Bad luck thing them. Una contribute to, una go contribute. May not end for year. Now making them the talk. Una record and put them down. Now making them the talk.
That was a big joke in bad taste.
You're talking about Barrister Frujonso, former lead defense counsel of
that is his name.
The team of lawyers.
That was a joke in bad taste. Because Sisiku Ayub Tabe, he had the opportunity to be able to compromise, and he has never compromised. And he had made it very clear his position doesn't waver, and that he is looking forward to a free Ambazonia. He prefers to remain in jail until, as he usually says, until all Ambazonian detainees are freed. That is when he can leave jail. And he had decided, together with his cabinet, to sacrifice their lives for the freedom of Southern Cameroonians.
But Barrister Frujonso said he had a meeting with a top government official, and the lawyers did not know about the meeting. The lawyers did not know what discussed.
Let me speak for myself. I don't know whether Sisiko Ayub Chabi and the others had retained Barrister Fru Johnson. It's unfortunate. I don't like to call my colleague's name. He's a senior colleague. I don't know whether they had retained him. Even if they had retained him, must you be privy to whatever thing your client discussed? I don't think so. I personally will not ask that question. I cannot determine who goes to visit Sisiko Ayub Chabi in prison. And what is wrong if a top government official goes to him and says, oh please, Sisiko, we are going to give you 100 billion so that you can ask your people to stop fighting and they continue in this slavery. What is wrong in somebody going to propose that to him? What is germane is what he tells that person. And if he tells the person, that person might come over and over and over and he tells the person the same thing. Please, I cannot compromise the freedom of the people of Southern Cameroon for my own personal interest for self-aggrandizement. Right. That is what is important. What is important is not the people who visit him, because he cannot choose the people who come to see him. If Paul Biya himself
to a video that I've seen circulating on social media, Facebook, WhatsApp, about a comment, Sako explaining a certain house in Limbe that he lived there for many years and did not pay rent because he did not have money, because that house was haunted. There were demons in the house, no one could live there, and he was able to live there, and they told him to live there for rent-free. Just take a quick glance of the video, then I will dive into it.
The year 2000,
no ano 2000,
it was so bad for me
ficou tão ruim para mim
that I didn't have money to rent a house.
Que eu não tinha dinheiro para alugar uma casa.
So I went around town by faith after prayer.
Eu pesquisei na cidade por fé, depois de orar.
I was looking for a house.
Eu estava procurando uma casa.
So I saw a house.
Então eu vi uma casa.
I walked there to go and ask whether that house is for rent.
E eu fui lá e perguntei se aquela casa estava para alugar.
I had no money in my pocket.
Não tinha dinheiro no meu bolso.
They said yes.
E eles disseram sim.
The house is for rent.
A casa está para alugar.
But that house is haunted.
Mas aquela casa é mal assombrada.
Nobody rents that house.
Ninguém aluga aquela casa.
If you pay your rent,
se você pagar o seu aluguel,
demons will throw you out.
Demônios vão te tirar de lá.
Sako is explaining. The fact is that Sako did not have a job. That is quite true. I don't think he has ever had a job. But Sako was living there prior to 2000. But that house was paid by the deeper life to which he belongs to in Newtown. When Sako was excommunicated from that church because he embezzled money, we learned that money was given to him to put to the bank, to go and deposit in the bank. But Sako never did. So that's why he was excommunicated. And for that reason, the Deeper Life Church did not pay rent any longer. From that time on, Sako did not pay the rent because he did not have a job. In 2001, when I came to Limbe with my family, we saw how the house has been transformed to a school. We said, no, this is a family house of 5-bedroom. You cannot transform a living house to a school and to a church. When we're talking about a school, this is like a school of about maybe 7 people. He's talking about church of about 3 families that on Sunday they will come and sit there and sing.
You cannot live there.
Você não pode viver lá.
I said, I want to see the owner of the house.
E eu falei, eu quero ver o dono da casa.
So they took me to the owner.
Então me levaram ao dono.
I said, I want to rent this house.
E eu falei, eu quero alugar essa casa.
Well, I don't have money.
Bom, eu não tenho dinheiro.
But if you can permit me to stay there, when I get money, I'll pay you.
Se você me permitir que eu fique lá, quando eu conseguir dinheiro, eu te pago.
He said, can you stay there?
Ele disse, você pode ficar lá?
I said, my God can stay there.
Eu falei, meu Deus, pode ficar lá.
He said, are you a pastor?
Ele disse, você é um pastor?
I said, yes, I'm a pastor.
E eu disse, sim, eu sou
He
pastor.
said, okay, no problem.
Ele disse, ok, sem problema.
I give you the keys.
Te dou a chave.
5-bedroom house.
Uma casa de 5 quartos.
So that is how I got a house to stay.
Então foi assim que eu consegui uma casa para ficar.
I entered there, I said, God,
Eu entrei e eu disse,
you are the
Deus,
one who gave me this house.
foi o Senhor quem me deu essa casa.
Darkness and light cannot dwell in the same house.
A treva e eu não podemos morar no mesmo lugar.
So I thank you for this house.
Então eu te agradeço por essa casa.
Hallelujah.
Aleluia!
I lived in that house for 3.5 years.
Eu morei naquela casa 3 anos e meio.
After 8 months, I could not pay.
Because what happened was Sako believed that because the owner of the house was not in Limbe and probably has passed away, the caretaker, who was an elder person, has traveled to the US for medical reasons. So there will be no one again. So Sako just wanted to own the house. But when I came, I told Sako, no, you have to leave because we want to do some reconstruction. Sako will not budge. So I went to court in Limbe and take a 30 days notice to evict him from the house. 30 days elapsed, Sako did not move. Then we went to court. After several hearing upon hearing, Sako saw that things were not coming well on his side. He went to Cosmos book publisher around Half Mile, around Middle Farm Junction, and asked the manager that they should produce him fake receipt for the past year that he bought books and school utensils worth 3 million CFA. They said, but you've never bought any books or anything from her. How should we be issuing you this kind of receipt? He said, no, he has a certain case in the court. One guy describing me that I came, I've destroyed the school, I've stolen books. The manager of that bookshop called me and said, this is what is happening. Is that true? I said, no. I said, we'll have the case in court. If you lie, you can issue fake receipt. It will be disproven in court. He said, no, they can't do that. First of all, he had never bought any books from them. So why should I even be issuing him receipts? So we went to court time and again. Finally, after several hearings, Sako was evicted from that house. I have all the court records. All the files are there. Sako, if you are watching at me, you know that is true. That MS evicted you from that house because you were unable to pay the rent.
Good morning to all Ambazonians.
Usa country koko de, whether na country man, whether na country man or na country jama country koko come. See only unity. The one are just one group. These ones are one group. Mommy. Because there was some video, it does say we wait to for the 1st of October for see how many will come up. When they kill one soldier, you carry the propaganda, put the kunkumais. But they just look at one unity. When the guys they come on about side, oh my brother, the boys they get courage where the courage they get thirst. They call the thirst. The courage it is, my brother. That is it. Sometimes the way you get the kind of brothers, you know, it get feeling, no. It get feeling. I say, no, the boys them. I say, oh boy, look at him. I say, Amba soldiers them. I don't know how they come out with your courage. Oh boy, you get thirst. You get thirst. It is. I don't understand. Oh, but then I was they come out with your kind courage. Oh boy, I mean say they ready. I know money like the kind of boys. I say I know be happy for belongs to this kind of people. Them. Oh no, I'm the revolution. Oh boy, I say not fear. Now when man they were fear, they make look at this thing get thirst. This you get thirst. I say when you see a brother, they stand up so they make all man fear. You take the glad no. Oh, just look there, my brother. See how she beautiful. It shows you when if you busy by mistake will get independence. They will wash out for their bank now. Like when say countryman, but when they kill Cameroon people, Cameroon army, when they finish Cameroon army, any they can make propaganda. When they don't kill one ambassador, you can talk. Oh, do one na a video. This na a video. Where they don't go create kind thing there by GDR for discouraging guy. Boy, the guy there, I'm saying, decides on here, no, any man give me now 100,000, if you now with 100 euro. If you now with 1,000, they will be 100 euro, 1,000. Send them for the guy, they made a drink some better champagne. Oh boy, any man she done for us, no encourage the guy them, no. I'm saying that man I wish, but I'm saying, you don't even know what you find out, boy. You wish she done was on time, we don't owe you, start to get, look am, now just 1 unit to this. Oh boy, the guy they ready. True, my brother. Now I tell you, I'm not a joker. The one is not a joking matter. The guys they are ready. Look at my boy. Look at. Now call countryman make look. With today is small chuku beef there. What they call that small petit frère there. My petit frère there. You go GDR for wrong war. After now you they take them go send them go kill brother. They need to finish. You as even a Spartan die, they never surrender. Oh boy, me I like Ulaya. I give that cafe. Look, I get thirst. Unani call countryman. Unani call countryman. I call countryman because yeah, guys. Yes, cafe. Amber flag. This country really need to be free. I'm telling you. This place, Amber will be one of the most beautiful countries in Africa. No matter where you got dust.
Look at it. Oh! Generation of the Blessed Unity Warriors. One generation of the Blessed Unity Warriors. Oh, thank you, Papa. God bless me. Wow, 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 wow. Unity is a great. Yeah. That is unity.
It's so wonderful here to be the first
Look at it. Oh! Generation of the Blessed Unity Warriors. One generation of the Blessed Unity Warriors. Oh, thank you, Papa. God bless me. Wow, 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 wow. Unity is a great. Yeah. That is unity.
It's so wonderful here to be the first
Calling their chairlady name. Commander Assurance of the Blessed Unity Warrior. Commander Assurance of the Blessed Unity Warrior giving a gift. They are the chairlady of Akiba Women's Affairs. The chairlady. Yes, the chairlady is around giving award. Yes, awarding our people. Awarding our fellow women. Yes. These are the women of Aquia North under Major General Omega, the General of the Blessed Unity Warrior, Aquia North Manu. Yes. Wow. Wow. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
That was a big joke in bad taste.
You're talking about Barrister Fujon, so former lead defense counsel of
that is his name.
The team of lawyers.
That was a joke in bad taste. Because Siseko Ayub Tabe